Hey up, today's video is part 2 of me casting a silver coffee cup. Third one came out very good, but I had an air bubble in the way I poured the investment. I poured it upside down, tried to get the air out, but I didn't. And I got a big blob of silver at the bottom, about 4 ounces, and it was just too hard to dig out inside the cup. So I decided to melt it down and do a fourth time. That worked okay, but there was some exclusions. Anyway, on with the video. Okay, so this is my new flask from Rio Grande, 5-inch diameter by 8, about $109 with shipping, I think. So I'll be using that. Instead of using the plastic bottom, I cast a sheet of wax. I'm going to stick this on, made from a spoon on here, and then I'm going to do my thing. When you put this over it and pour the investment, this whole waxes out. It makes life easy for me anyway. So I'm going to attach this and get going. Okay, so I've got my bottom done. Okay, so I got it all sprued up. Okay, my vacuum setup, compressor, or my vacuum tank, so I can come off vacuum chamber, drilled hole for 5 inches. And I have a 6-inch with a 6-inch hole and a 4-inch for the 4-inch. I've got my kiln going, it's at 1400 degrees. So I'm going to do almost take it down to 1000 and leave it there for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to put it in. Okay, so I've got my 20 ounces of silver. That's regular ounces. That's it, about 20 and a half. I've got my burner. I've got my new tongs. They're actually pretty cool. I can do it with one hand. And that's secure. And you know, I built it in I don't know, maybe 4 hours. But I was drinking beer and doing this. So I'll try those out. I've got my graphite rod. Okay, safety. I'm going to be wearing my silver suit pants, boots, Harbor Freight face shield. My poor hand will have this big Kevlar glove. And I'm going to move from here, the flask, into there, turn that on, and then go grab this. So I'm going to set this tripod up, because it seems like everyone likes the flash. That noise, whoa, is the flame burning back here. You don't want that noise, but it comes away when I turn the gas up. But right now it's cold, so I'm gonna let this warm up. That is at 1000 degrees, so it's cooling down now. Okay, so there's no pressure on the gauge, just a light flame, and it's saying it's 1200 degrees. Now that crucible is glowing orange, so it's probably about right. It's been about 15 minutes. Okay, so I've taken this out of the flask. I'm really happy with it. It's no oxidation on the outside. It's a solid cast. Couple of imperfections like air bubbles. I don't care about that. I can get that. Even when the vent turned out, it's just perfect. I think I got a couple of air bubbles inside there, kind of hard to see, but this is way better than having the porosity. I ended up with a hole on the other one, which I'll show soon. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this up, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so it's at this point that I realize that that air bubble at the bottom is more than an air bubble. It's a big pocket of silver, weighs about 4 or 5 ounces. So I decided to stop and melt it and do another one. So this is the fourth pour. About 15 minutes. Okay, right out of the bucket. There's all my gating. Looks really good except for this little scar here, but I'm not going to even polish that out. Just polish around it and leave it. But I cut off all my gating and we'll polish it up. It's really good. I mean, there's minimal cleanup on this. Anyway. Okay, so I cut off all the sprues. A little bit of cleanup there with those air bubbles. The handle needs some cleanup. But the actual body is pretty cool. Inside, there must have been a hairline fracture. I've got that. And then I've got this here. And I'm just going to leave it. Kind of polish it up and just leave it. Anyway, clean up to do. Okay, so after a little bit of sanding, polishing. Okay, so I got a little bit of an inclusion, it's 2 inches long, right there, but I just polished it out. Last time, when I tried to do the sides, it ended up having a divot, and you could see it really easy. But the rest of it polished up really nice. So I'm just going to leave it as a, what do you call it, a happy failure? Whatever Bob Ross used to say, happy mistakes, there you go. Anyway, so I'm going to clean this up and have a coffee with it, well, an espresso. So, having a coffee with my new coffee cup. Yeah, life is good. silver coffee cup. Anyway, thanks for watching.